Yo, straight up, I don't know how you could possibly not want to watch these horror movies. So what up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Miles of Horror, your home for all things horror, physical media, cult, indie cinema, and as always, the only channel that's going to make you scream. We've got some new subscribers of the past couple of days. Shout out to my boy Danny at Cinestalker for giving me that shout out on his page, who's rocking that NWO Wolfpack for life swag. It's just too sweet. So appreciate you, bruh. Go check out his channel. But anyway, a couple new subscribers of the last 24 hours or so. So thank you guys for hanging out. Be sure to hit that like button. It costs you nothing, guys. It costs you no money at all.
Gonna cost you a lot of money. Let's see.
No, I'm just kidding. It costs you no money. So anyway, let's get into today's topic: cover art. And cover art that slaps and movies that go hard from the art. If you're like me, I'm a child of the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 1986. So to me, guys, cover art matters. I don't care what anyone else tells you. The cover art is legit. It matters. So today I want to give you guys a couple of my things in my collection that go super hard cover art style. That quite frankly, if you see the cover, I don't know how you possibly do not want to watch the movie. So let's get right into it. I got 5 picks for you, and today is just going to be off the cuff. I'm straight up just showing you my edition, talking about it, and that's that. But you don't know what's in here, and I'm going to show you. Okay, right off the bat, listen, it's the 20th anniversary of this 2005 banger, so I had to show love to none other than Paris Hilton, Alicia Cuthbert, Chad Michael Murray. House of Wax, man, that cover goes super, super hard. I love this artwork on House of Wax. I have the DVD. I got the Blu-ray. I just recently got the VHS. It's a very hard to find tape. And the dude who I got it from was like, nah, man, clean, no mold, nothing. And this thing was absolutely shredded. I had to do a pretty in-depth cleanup job on this, but after that, the tape's great, plays perfect. But anyway, House of Wax, the art on this, just take a look at that, man. It's so sick, and I want to believe that's like Paris Hilton on the front. Like it kind of looks like her. She had one of the most iconic deaths of that time period. With the pull through the head. When he launched it through the car window. And House of Wax Ross, guys. If you haven't seen it, 2005, May of 2005. If you haven't seen it, really, really fun slasher from that time period with a lot of heart, a lot of soul. It's basically a remake of I believe it was in the 50s when it came out. The original House of Wax. Alicia Cuthbert, Paris Hilton, and co. Basically need help, and they go to a abandoned town to find answers and find help. And it turns out this town is more than they bargained for, and it's pretty spicy, guys. House of Wax, a really spicy and fun slasher. Like I said, it's got heart, it's got soul. I really enjoy this one, and it's gruesome, and it's got a story to it. It's not just like any other slasher. It's got a cool story. It's got a fun story. It's got an ending that like just will kind of knock you off your feet. It's very like almost mosaic. It's like very poetic the way things kind of crumble in the end, and everything kind of comes to a close. I love House of Wax, guys. So first up, House of Wax 2005. That cover art goes super hard. All right, I love that cover art. Next up, I've got an 80s slasher for you. I believe it was 80s, maybe like 1990. Let's find out. But it is none other than, and this cover art like definitely spawned all the Fear Street books and all that stuff. That is Cheerleader Camp. All right, let me find. This is 87. Okay, so 1987. I mean, this cover art goes so hard, guys. This is tough with that skull on the cheerleader. I mean, this had to be a direct, proceeding for Fear Street, the evil cheerleader. forgot, is his name the Evil Cheerleader? That whole trilogy, with the skull and the pom pom, it's a very similar style vibe. And if again, you're in the tape store in the '90s and you see this, like you want to rent it. I love Cheerleader Camp, such a fun movie. It's also got like color pop with like the yellow spine. And you got the cheerleader on there with blue and yellow and really cool color palette on it. I love this cover. I also love this movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, basically a group of cheerleaders go to this cheer competition out in the middle of nowhere, and one by one they start getting picked off. It's pretty cool. The premise is actually a pretty good storyline here, and there's a good motive for the killer and why they're doing what they do. It's just a fun '80s slasher, truly, and really fun deaths. And the characters are total morons; they're total idiots. So you get a good kick out of that. So coming in at number 4 is Cheerleader Camp. Super, super cool artwork on there. All right, let's keep it rolling. Next up, we have from Vinegar Syndrome. I actually have a sealed copy of this. This was in the early days of Vinegar Syndrome. And I still have a sealed copy. I never opened it because I'd seen it before, and I never opened it. And that is my sealed Demon Wind Lenticular Slit. This is a super fun. I think this was a '90s flick, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. This was 84. Excuse me, I was wrong. This is 84. I don't know why I thought it was more recent than that. But anyways, you got that sweet, sweet lenticular slip on there. That kind of demon busting through the window at night. I mean, how cool is that? Like the glass shattering. I love that artwork. And this is actually the VHS original cover art as well, right here. So I'm really glad they did that. And yeah, like I said, I have this sealed, guys. This goes for like big money. I thought about selling it at some point, but I'm not going to. Anyway, this movie rocks. It's basically like it's a kind of a play on Evil Dead. A group of friends go to kind of like uncover the mystery of one of the main characters' grandparents, and they go to this like abandoned graveyard cemetery type situation, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember exactly where they go. And basically things start happening to them that's coming from the demon wind. And it's a lot of like transformation and body horror and just cool visuals. Demon Wind rocks. And so I just love the artwork on that. And if you see this, in a store, you see this on a shelf, and you didn't know what this movie was, you're picking this up, man. You're checking this out. That artwork goes super hard. All right, so that's Demon Wind. Next up, we have a slasher Halloween style 80s awesomeness, and that is none other than Jacko. This was from, I'm sorry, my years are all over the place right now. I just got back from the gym. Forgive me. This is a mid 90s slasher. I probably should have done more homework for you guys before this video, or even just looked at the back before I did this video, but I didn't. I'm usually pretty bad with dates, but this is 1995 slasher Halloween style. Jacko is basically about the legend of this pumpkin man, nicknamed Jacko, and it's basically a tale that is told by one of the characters' grandfathers that told down through generations, and it's now his turn to live the legend of Jacko. And it's just a fun blast of a 90s slasher. It is, I think I did a full review on this several months back during October. It's just great. It is like it's kind of like Madman-ish, but for Halloween. And if you guys follow me over on Instagram, my handle is Miles of Horror, because I'm Madman Miles of Horror. Madman's one of my favorite movies of all time. And Jacko is like not far from that tree. It's kind of like Madman for Halloween. So if you're the kind of fan that likes Madman, check out Jacko. And of course, that cover art, that pumpkin just really grabbed me. Okay, it really stands out to me. I also like font matters. Like, check out the font on that. Jacko, it's harvest time. I love that. I think it's super cool. All right, and last but not least, I have a more recent watch that I just did a full review on, indie horror from my good friends Angie and Paul over at A&P Films. I had so much fun with this. I had a blast with this movie. That is none other than Murdercise. Check out that badass art on there. Okay, you have that silhouette of the slasher behind them. You have the Murdercise girls right up front. Guys, you also have like the spine font. This movie slaps. So much fun. I did do a full review on this. Definitely check it out. But again, like there's a few things that drew me to this movie. One, I love Jessa Flux, who's in it. I always want to support indie horror, but again, this cover art just bangs. I loved it so much, and I was like, I know I'm gonna like this, And again, I say what you want about cover art. I knew I was gonna like this right from the start. So Murder Size is my pick at number one today. So there you have it, guys. Cover art that slaps, movies that how do you not want to see them after seeing the cover art? So anyway, be sure to hit that like button. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you all on the flip. Peace.